sustained of two outstanding sides, deservedly play, and they are more an inch close to the trophy contest. It's going to be an interesting one, a battle among the best, and the information from the center areas. It is a match between LA Queens and STG. STG won the toss and then without hesitation they opted to bat first. Right thing, they want to put runs on the board and put pressure on the opposition, and a right strategy. Here we go, the first ball of the match, and a sensational start for LA Royal Kings, and it took a first ball at dismissal in the form of LBW, the openers for STG. Dashni Vivi and Priyadarshini, the two openers. The first ball, Dashni got her LBW, stuck inside the crease, and an excellent start for LA Royal Kings. What else do you want when you're playing a final? The first ball, it took the first wicket. Well, it hold the energy will be lifted, the spirit will be lifted. It is for the batting side. It is a 30-over format, not like the previous one. 9 overs is the power play, and a much interesting contest. So, without run on the board, a first wicket falls here. So, it's all happening here. The new batter is Angel. Batted brilliantly in the semi-final contest, the consistent performer. And for LA Queens, Abhinaya. Hitting up a good pace, a good air speed for Abhinaya. Good to see that. Bending the back of fast bowlers. This time watchfully played by Angel. So the 9 over is the power play, and this is the third edition of the Queens Premier League. Thunder Sports is the sponsor, and this time Angel heads it towards the offside. The fielder it covers, he stops it all along the ground. Confident looking shot for Angel, and this is a very important period of play. Having lost the wicket of the first ball, it's time for them to regroup themselves and put up a good partnership, good opening. This time a loud appeal for LBW, full toss it was there, and slipping down the leg side. 1 run in the form of extras, leg byes. So the buoyancy of the fielding side, having picked the wicket of the first ball, is evident, and the field and the onside, there were 2 fielders inside the ring and barring the one apiece on outside and onside outside the ring. Next delivery, nicely rolled the wrist. She picked it just from outside the off stump and towards the square leg. 1 more run. Priyadarshini, so she goes to the non-strikers in. Priyadarshini, I beg your pardon, it was Angel, scored a first run. Now it's the turn of Priyadarshini. This time she left it alone, and the captain, the wicket keeper, failed to stop the ball, gathered cleanly. So by results, 1 more run to the total. The score is now 5. The loss of 1 wicket. So Angel this time a full toss, lucky to get away with. So the over comes to an end. So 5 for the loss of 1 wicket. And Dwarka is likely to start from the pavilion, then the left arm seamer. Dwarka. Dwarka. Stump line watchfully played. Very challenging conditions for the players. The occasional little breeze comes as a sucker. The next ball was driven firmly along the ground towards mid-on, and Angel responds to the call quickly, and this goal they managed to single. It's good to see that another opportunity is there. These two batters are cashing on, and Angel played a wonderful innings yesterday, chasing it to a mammoth target, and she chased it with ease. This time she worked it towards the on side, the mid-wicket area. One more run to the total. So these two batters has to bat sensibly and put up a good partnership. This time Priya, and both Angel and Priya played together yesterday, put up a very good partnership. Hope that a similar one is expected. This time Priya Dashni drive it all along the ground. Comes the next delivery. This time well pitched up delivery, and nothing Priya can do, so it comes to an end. At the end of 2 overs, the score is 8 for the loss of 1 wicket. A quiet start, having lost the wicket of the first ball. This time a chance for an out, and throw was wavered. An opportunity for a second run, and then from a minute Pradesh thinking about it and said no to a putt, and Abhinaya. This time nicely played with the angle, and they're running aggressively this time. Very good running, great effort, and Priya pushes Angel, pushes Priya to run hard. But so good aggressive running. So 2 2 more runs were added to the total. Well, I think around 170 would be an interesting total, because both the teams have the bowling resources different, but Priya missed out the previous one. Little bit was there. Comes the next ball. Lakshi. Next ball, Lakshi. Ball is a wide, slipping down the leg side. Priya. Nicely ball. Oh, yes, she certainly deserved for a wicket the way she was bowling, Abhinaya. A fine looking delivery, a pitched up one, and just rolling out the fielder at backward points. So Priya departs, then slightly in the air, and failed to hit it on the ground. So must to control the shot. The result is a dismissal, a very unfortunate one. So now the wicket departs here. So 2 wickets in quick succession, and Priya exit. The new batter is Varsha. Varsha is the new batter. Angel slowly assessing the situation. So the third over comes to an end. At the end of 3 overs, score is 12 for the loss of 2 wickets. Very good start for LA Queens. Both the opening fast bowlers, the bowling, are doing a good job, and they're not only picking wickets, they're not allowing them to score easily. So Priya's departure may force Angel to think otherwise. Everything depends on how well Angel plays, and she knows the value of her presence in the middle. Dwarka In comes Dwarak. This time Angel hit it all along the ground towards Meron. Nice looking shot straight to the fielder, and gives an opportunity for her to cross over a run. Varsha. Nicely played this time. So 2 runs were added. It came the bat of Varsha. So after 4 overs, 17 is on the board, and it's going to be Akshaya. Abhinaya, sorry, I beg your pardon, it's Abhinaya, not Akshaya. In the midst of a good spell, that Angel is on strike. This time open the face the blade and hit the ball towards the deep point area. 1 more run to the total. So Angel is doing the right thing when she's not finding the boundaries. She's picking the guy, betting 1s and 2s nicely. Oh, the one slightly bounced to the fielder. Lucky that nothing serious. It's not bounce, and she does the basic rightly by putting the body back in the second line of defense. And stops when she stopped the ball. Here we go. A short of line delivery. And watchfully played. A premature exit of Priya is shaping really well. Unfortunate, a premature exit, slowing down the scoring pattern. And credit must be given to the bowling side also. They are not giving any room for them to throw the bats and maintain a disciplined line length. And Akshaya harvesting most of the runs behind the wicket. That seems to be a pattern. Whenever a bit is offered, she just opened the face, the blade. She is content to work towards the third man. Need a much better effort from the fielder. Quick, agile fielder would have dealt it differently, and tries in this over. She was tested on all 3 occasions. Runs were scored, so the captain has to swap position for the fielder, who is short in stature, doesn't have the necessary strength to throw, and under the better place will suit her.
பிகினர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக ஒரு கிட் பேக் நான் பார்த்தேங்க. நான் ரியலி இம்ப்ரெஸ் இந்த கிட் பேக்கை பார்த்த உடனே. அது எங்கன்னு பார்த்தா நம்ம தண்டர் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் தான். அது எங்கே இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம கோயம்புத்தூரில் தான் இருக்குது. அது இவ்வளோ கம்மியான ப்ரைஸில் இந்த மாதிரி கிட் பேக்லாம் கிடைக்குமான்னு எனக்கு கண்டிப்பாக தெரில. குவாலிட்டி வைஸில் பார்த்தோம்னா நல்லாவே பெஸ்ட்டாக கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, அது கம்மியான காஸ்ட்டில். சரி, அந்த கிட் பேக்கில் அப்படி என்னடா இருந்ததுன்னு பார்ப்போமா. ஒரு பேட் இருந்தது, அப்புறம் வந்து பேட் செட்டு, ஒரு பேர் ஆஃப் க்ளவ் இருந்தது, அப்புறம் வந்து தை பேட் இருந்தது, முக்கியமான விஷயம் கார்டு இருந்தது. ஏண்டா கார்டெல்லாம் சொன்னால் அதோட முக்கியமான விஷயம் ஒன்று விட்டுட்டியே அப்படின்னு கேட்குறீங்களா? ஆமாங்க, ஹெல்மெட்டு, தலைக்கவசம், உயிர்கவசம் அதுவும் இருந்தது அதில். இது எல்லாமே சேர்த்து ஒரு பேட்டோட காஸ்ட்டு கூட வரலைங்க.
Boundary after some time from the bat of Angel. So the dog is good for her confidence. She's got a boundary. She is capable of scoring many such, and slowly coming to terms with the situation as well as the ground realities. Angel. So it's now Dwaraka from the pavilion end. A foolish delivery. Nothing Angel can do about it. Just digs it out. No run. So slowly a partnership. This time it was hit beautifully, and through extra covers, a fielder from mid-off went and stopped it. One more run to the total. It's a nice looking shot from Angel's bat. Drives it all along the ground in front of him. A slightly pitched up delivery. So in comes Dwaraka. Oh, this time Varsha, there was some confusion, Angel backing too far, and Varsha said firmly no to her, so no damage takes place, and run out, and they don't want any unnecessary dismissals when things are running smoothly for them. And it's going to be a change in bowling, or same bowler is going to. That's a change in bowling from the pavilion end. First time a slow bowler is introduced into the game, and Janli Chandra is the new bowler, and she's an offie, and a dominant offside field for Janli. And comes the first deliberate Angel. Angel now watchfully played up and the face the blade the last minute, steers around the third man, and ball have to pick 1 or 2 big links in the bowling department to score big. Angel News very well, and Janley and slightly faster to the air. The trajectory is also good, and Varsha added on to her. This time Varsha nicely worked with the legs and the onside. 1 more run to the total. She's doing the right thing by giving strike back to Angel, and a semblance of a partnership, much to the delight of the teammates, is slowly building up here. This time Angel used her feet, and she didn't get the timing right. It was not the sweet part of the bat, and the bat also turned a bit, and the target is missing. It went to the extra cover area. 1 run to Angel. Good to see that they're using the feet, these girls, some watchfully played by Varsha.
Yeah, cool. You could see everything that's inside.
So nicely bowled, very well bowled. Nothing Varsha can do about it. So the score at the end of over number 7, 30 for the loss of 2 wickets. So now it's the turn of Jansi. Janli and Jansi only get confused in pronunciation. So both are related. It seems they're related. Janli and Jansi. And comes Jansi. The first ball, Angel stepped out. There was an extension for a run. Then Varsha responded, and it was a big. It ended as a smooth affair. They completed 1 run. Next ball is a dot ball. This time taken on the full, rare blemish from the fielding side, first of its kind, resulted to the boundary. So Varsha profits, courtesy of the fielder in the deep. It's a disappointing one. Went slowly to her. Fortunately, she didn't stop it properly. So 4 runs. Varsha. Again watchfully played. Jansi. Oh, another fine looking delivery. Unfortunately for Chance, it took a thick outside edge from Varsha. Lucky to Varsha, they got a boundary. Very unfortunate. And well, times it happens when you don't have sleep. Sometimes it may carry to the keeper also, or drag into the stump. That nothing of kind of happen. Lucky Varsha. So the fielding side is all done by this. This is the beauty of the game. Sometimes even good balls were hit and bad balls were left unpunished. The funny part of the sport is that. So at the end of over 8, score is 39. So to talk about the two match officials in the middle that officiating this game, Shivakumar and V. Anand, all the qualified and experienced umpires. It's time to turn of Angel. She was not running aggressively. She just casually jogged. And saying that the fielder rushed, throw the ball, made it rush into the ground. Janley. How can she allow to run? Because right straight the fielder at mid-on. She's not running aggressively towards the ball. She's waiting for the ball to come, and it gives enough room for them to cross over. Fine looking delivery. Janley, a dot ball from Russia. So 44 is we are in the nine overs are completed. So now it's the turn of Janley. It's a loud appeal. So, well, an important breakthrough here for the LA Queens. The dependable Angel departs at the crucial time of the innings. Well, unfortunately for STG, the road to recovery was led by Angel departs, and the middle order will be tested today. So very unfortunate, Angel departs here. A soft dismissal, holding out to the bowler straight, and very very disappointing. So the third wicket, the new batter is Vamsi. One third of the overs were completed. 44 on the board. So Vamsi and Varsha has to rebuild the innings. The absence of Angel. So now well settled Varsha partnering Vamsi. They have to play out next 5-6 overs without risking themselves. Even 5 6 runs, 5 runs and over would be suffice. Oh, this time an opportunity. Lucky that the call. There was a misunderstanding between Vamsi and Varsha. Lucky that no damage takes place. Both of them are safe. Janley, fine looking delivery. Oh, I thought, yes, another wicket didn't look. So Janley picks another wicket, and Vamsi is the batter departs. Was clean bowled, and Vamsi misses it completely, and it was hit a good length and went through the defense. A bit late in reacting to that. So another good wicket falls. Nallai Queens will be out the moon, but now they're taking wickets at regular intervals, picking wickets at regular intervals. So unfortunately for this STG, no good partnership yet to begin. The new batter is Kirtana. Janley. We are in the 11th over. Already 4 wickets. So Janley over comes to end. 45 is the score. ஒரு 2 ஓவர் விட்டு போடு பரவாயில்லமா கேட்குறாங்களா 45 So now it is the turn of Jansi, and the batter departs now is Varsha. A brief stay comes to an end. So one more wicket they picked. Things are happening nicely for NLA Queens. Much unfortunate for STG. It was not the day, and the team batted brilliantly yesterday, and they won a good toss. Unfortunately, none of the batters stayed and put up a good score. And yes, it's bound to happen occasionally that unfortunately it happens. Law of averages, you can call it as it. And had it happened in the league, and it would have been different. But unlucky for them, it's happening on this stage in the finals. And, well, half the side is back into the pavilion. Well, someone has to play exceptionally well, taking them to a score of respectability. Anything around 130 from here would be an interesting one to give them a breather. But the confidence of Nalai Queens, having picked the wicket at regular intervals, but Jansi and Janley put the Bevex heavily, and the scoring rate is stopped abruptly. So the 12th over comes to an end. 46, the loss of 5 wickets. So Janley and Jansi are doing a fine job. First ball of Giants is over. The 13th over. What's happening here? Nothing short from Kirtana. Very unfortunate. At this stage it is not at all required. And trying to slog this one, a ball which is in the channel, and very unfortunate. Kirtana also departs, and insult and injury already. And it seems to be a procession. Very unfortunate. The fine exhibition of accurate bowling, and which paid them rich dividends. So 6 of the 6 wickets they have taken so far. We are in the 13th over. Still a long way to go.
வேற யாருன்னா பிகினர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக ஒரு கிட் பேக் நான் பார்த்தேங்க. நான் ரியலி இம்ப்ரெஸ் இந்த கிட் பேக்கை பார்த்த உடனே. அது எங்கன்னு பார்த்தா நம்ம தண்டர் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் தான். அது எங்கே இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம கோயம்புத்தூரில் தான் இருக்குது. அது இவ்வளோ கம்மியான ப்ரைஸில் இந்த மாதிரி கிட் பேக்லாம் கிடைக்குமான்னு எனக்கு கண்டிப்பாக தெரில. குவாலிட்டி வைஸில் பார்த்தோம்னா நல்லாவே பெஸ்ட்டாக கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, அது கம்மியான காஸ்ட்டில். சரி, அந்த கிட் பேக்கில் அப்படி என்னடா இருந்ததுன்னு பார்ப்போமா. ஒரு பேட் இருந்தது, அப்புறம் வந்து பேட் செட்டு, ஒரு பேர் ஆஃப் க்ளவ் இருந்தது, அப்புறம் வந்து தை பேட் இருந்தது, முக்கியமான விஷயம் கார்டு இருந்தது. ஏண்டா கார்டெல்லாம் சொன்னால் அதோட முக்கியமான விஷயம் ஒன்று விட்டுட்டியே அப்படின்னு கேட்குறீங்களா? ஆமாங்க, ஹெல்மெட்டு, தலைக்கவசம், உயிர்கவசம் அதுவும் இருந்தது அதில். இது எல்லாமே சேர்த்து ஒரு பேட்டோட காஸ்ட்டு கூட வரலைங்க. சொல்லப்போனால் ஒரு பேட்டே நம்ம வாங்கினா 10,000 15,000 வாங்குவோம். அந்த இடத்துல ஒரு ஃபுல் செட்
So a new bowler introduced into the attack. Now the bowlers Nancy and Janley were bowling together, and they bowled exceptionally well. And this stage, it's rather necessary to test with the new bowlers, and a couple of boundaries were scored. When or bowling well, it is better to continue run through the spell, and most to just a matter of the tail. Only 4 wickets left. They were dictating terms. Suddenly, they were allowing them to breathe by leaking runs needlessly at this stage, and still the fast bowlers as well as the Paris, Janley and Jancy combined, enough overs remain. So it is better to go for an attack rather than trying out something new here. Now the captain would have realized it. Janley Chandra to start very well bowled. Comes Janley, a full length ball. Were scored. ரெண்டு பேட்ஸ்மேன் ஜெயஸ்ரீ and Andrita. Jayashree so Andrita scores a couple. Comes Janley to Andrita. This time Andrita played watchfully. The score is 58. We are in the 15th over of stage. This time Andrita drew firmly. A chance of run out if the throw is right enough. Oh, yes it is! Yes it is! It is needless at this stage. It went quickly to the ball, and the throw was perfect, and the wicket keeper executed and breaks the wicket. So about to have a break, an unfortunate wicket falls in the form of run out, not at all needed, as semblance of rebuilding process was unfortunate. The batter departs. The outgoing batter, Jayashree. Swagata is the new batter. Very unfortunate, and the run out is a needless one. What is necessary for them to go for a cheeky run? He could not run for a misfield, and also travel quickly to the fielder. So the few things is you have to be cautious when you are certain about a run. Then decide. Do not run in estancy. This is a huge risk when straight, and the response from a non-striker is also not good. A moment hesitation cost you dearly. So one more wicket falls here. 7 down there now. This time went straight to the fielder at back foot point. Lucky that There was a fumble. Otherwise, been a close one. And, running desperately, these two batters. Nicely played on the onside. A tossed up delivery. And again, a hesitancy here. Chance of run out. Yes, it is. And it's very unfortunate that they're not learning from the mistakes. And the second run was a needless one. And there's still a chance that they should have run better this time. Say similar hesitancy. Now, so another wicket falls here. So 8 down here. It is for the remaining batters. Played out the overs safely. Try to score as much as they can. This time. Swagata. Picks 2 more runs. The next ball, Pandipika from the pavilion end. Throw is an accurate one on the previous occasion. 2 identical dismissal. Bound out of hesitancy. Unfortunately for them this time, Swagata hits it off the back foot. But it is not a day the day. STG would be disappointed. Won a good toss on a good surface, and the scoreboard reads no justice to the potential resources they have. Very unfortunate. Anyway, this one occasion, a rare one seems. So far, they played a good cricket. Even today also. And none of them have got out playing false shots, barring one. ಇದು ಉಂಟು. And this tournament gives the luxury to teams to choose an impact player. Impact player? Yes. So, well, I think it helps the sides to construct the composition. And the batters disappointed for STG today. And, well, the remaining two, whatever they can accumulate. And Janli Chandra. Yes, again this time accuracy certainly paid off, and one more wicket for Janli Chandra. Well, it's a good delivery, and the yaar out Swagata trying to hit the ball, it recovers at thick edge and went to the keeper. So it's all over here. The final batter, very unfortunate for STG. Shia is the batter of the lot. She looks different. There is Smallins. Oh, unfortunately, another wicket falls here. The innings comes to an end, and the score is only 66. This time it was played on. Well. Nelly Queens. The bowlers have done a fabulous job, and you cannot expect more than this from any team which bowls first, having lost the toss, and it shows that the confidence and consistency, be the fast bowlers or the spinners, they're bowling in par and bowling with purpose, and they certainly deserve it. The way they bowled, they fielded. And unfortunate for STG, failed to put up a good score on the board, and well, it's all heavily loaded in favour of Nalla Kings at this stage. So well done, Eagles, for an excellent effort. So we are breaking for the break in play for about 10 minutes, and I'll be back to the chase. Till then, goodbye. தெரியல ஐடியா என்ன வந்து ரிசல்ட் ஏர்லியா முடிக்கிறதுக்கு வந்து அப்பா முடிச்சு போறோம். இப்போ நான் ஒரு இப்போ ஒரு 10 ரன் அடிக்கணும், ஒரு விக்கெட் இருக்கு. என்ன 10 ரன் அடிக்கணும், ஒரு விக்கெட். வெதர் கண்டிஷன் மாறுது, ரெண்டு பேருமே இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இல்லை, என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Good afternoon. Welcome back, viewers. We are from Waheguru for the Queen's Premier League third edition, the grand finale. The second session is about to commence. In the first part, the STG put up 66 on the board, an excellent performance from Nellai Queens. And it is the turn to bat. So the STG is defending 66 runs. The two openers for Nellai Queens are the captain Gaushika and Jansi Jana are the two openers. Gaushika kept the wickets, captain, and kept the wicket for the team. So the two openers, Gaushika amongst run also, she scored a brilliant 30 yesterday. Comes Varsha is the bowler. The first boundary scored to the covers. Jansi batter scored a boundary. So it's an excellent start. And there's no pressure for them. They're scoring a modest, they're chasing a modest 66. This time on the onside, let's wait for the signal. The leg bye seems to be no contact. So one more run to the batter. So both the batters are scoring runs with ease. So Gaushika. This time with is offered and it's joyfully, gleefully accepted by Gaushika, and she gives and she navigated the one towards the cover through the covers, and the result is the boundary. One more boundary to her name, to credit. So both the batters are scored a boundary piece so far in this over. It's a brilliant start. 10 runs on the board. This time watchfully played and walked it towards the square leg area. One more run. So at the end of one more ball is left in this over. Varsha. Jansi. This time a good ball, thinking about a run and decided otherwise. The over comes to an end at the end of over number 1. The score is 11. Andritha is going to start her action from the far end, and Gaushika emulates, takes inspiration from MS Dhoni. When I spoke to her in the morning, she expressed that, and she emulates MS Dhoni, the role model for her. So I asked her what prompted her to take up wicket keeping, and how did you manage to open the innings also having toiled the field holding. She said that role model and emulating MS Dhoni, and the characters such that an air of nonchalance approach, be it batting or wicket keeping or bowling, a calm demeanor, Gaushika, and did well as a captain. This time over the head of the bowler, it's it over the head straight. 4 more runs to Jhansi. So runs are coming at a brisk pace. It was a fine looking shot from Jhansi on seeing the ball which is tossed up to run it over straight over the head of the bowler. And it's always important when you're hitting it's better to hit straight and no risk involved in it. This time chooses on the onside. It's no run. 16 without loss so far. Andrew, a chance for a catch for a moment. The fielder at mid-on underneath it, but it went beyond and went to the boundary. So 4 more runs to Jhansi, and it was not lucky for that, just managed to clear the fielder, and it was in the air for some time. She checked the shot and this time it firmly, gorgeous shot. This is a fantastic shot. What it says, a shot at the back foot on the rise to the covers, a treat to watch. Excellent batting. Jhansi continued to impress the style of batting, and another boundary results at the end of when over number 2. 24 is the score. There is no off measures in Jhansi's approach, and the previous one when she will sit on the air and that would have woken her up. The next one, she hit that beautifully, an excellent shot, the best off of the day's play. So the new bowler from the far end is Pooja. It's the new bowler. Nice approach to the career, and it's slightly wide in line. Wide call by umpire. Pooja's. And yesterday we were talking about Pooja. Her action, her run up and approach, the crease is fantastic. A good package in terms of fundamentals, and well, also good as speed. And her action also helps her to swing the ball, and very easy approach, Pooja. And she gains more air speed in her swing, and the quick arm action, look at that. It was a very quick arm action, and just unfortunately she's offering a little bit for the batter to open and steers it down third man, and soon she'll lift a good line and length. But so far a quiet start from Pooja. Another good ball from a good length. So again, this time open the face of the blade is out by Goshika. Glides it towards the back foot point area. 4 more runs. And Pooja to be careful with the pace. She cannot offer a width. She has to correct her line length. Otherwise, it will be, because they are not defending a huge big score, a paltry 66. It is time a right opportunity to excel individually also. Pull some good overs, create an impression for yourself, and strengthen your confidence. Leave aside whether they end up on losing side. Oh, no, fantastic! There was a nice comeback from the bowler, having hit the previous ball beautifully. That's what I said, that if he continues the ball with the line and length, and she's not easy to negotiate, the fine-looking delivery. She has to bowl consistently this line, this length. Fine-looking delivery. That's what I said, that she is capable of producing good pace and movement also. Therefore, good again, good ball. This time a little bit. So Goshika opened the face, the blade. They're running hard, and slightest delay from the fielder, throwing the ball. An extra run is scored. Very smart thinking by Goshika on seeing the fielder's ability to throw the ball, because she was so small in stature, doesn't have a strong throwing arm to throw the ball from the deep. So smart cricket from the captain of the Nellai Queens. Change in bowling from the far end, Swagata. Started off with a white. Oh, good ball. Surprised Jansi. It took off from the surface because of its slowness in the air. And when the more it slowed down the air and you get a good purchase from the surface, it bounces and surprises. And lucky that she didn't drag it onto the stumps also. Then. So, Swagata. And the good ball. And the fielder at the point area. Rushing in towards the ball and prevents the run. Swagata. This time in front of the wicket to the extra covered area. No run. Jansi seems to be edgy because 3 dot balls. She wants to finish the. And this time she went to the onside, to wide of mid on, 4 more runs. So she's showing her intentions very clear. She's not afraid to play the shots, and there was an indication that we conceded 3 balls. She'll go big for the big one because you can take her chances when the field restrictions in place. So nothing wrong in doing it so, and improve your skill sets. These are the occasion, even though you practice a number of hours on the in the nets. It's of no use. But when you are doing it, the real match situation, and it gives us a sense of satisfaction and also helps for the growth. The bowler from the non-strike, the far in this, Vamsi is the bowler. So both Goshika and Jansi are scoring and a quick, heavy pace. 38 is on the board. Only 4 overs. Of the 4 overs, a strong message to the opposition. No off smashes in the approach, the main business, be it bowling or batting, and everybody playing the part well, and the news, the awareness of the game, and the acclimatization of the individuals into it are the heartening facts, and the responsibility they take while batting, though it is a modest total and they are not showing any complacency. And you need, sometimes you may tend to be complacent when you're chasing a very small total. These girls are not like that. The ball to beat, they're hitting it. Their positivity is their forte. They're not afraid of playing the shots. This time slightly in the air. Lucky that the mid-on fielder was slightly deep. Ball didn't carry to him. Vamsi. Oh, what a shot is this. What to say about this? No chance for the fielder in the long on area. It was hit beautifully to the onside. Not an easy shot to play. Play with perfection. Head was still. An onside. A round drive. This is a treat to watch. So Jansi is batting on. 26. So 43 is on the board. But I think the majority of the batters have the tendency to open the face, the blade, and steers it when they're not put the punching shots into play. You should have a good punch. Some of these balls can be easily punched to the covers. You have to develop the skill to play. The ball's on the rise rather than steering it down to open the face and steering it down third man. And the next one played watchfully off the front foot. And I've seen many of the cricketers, barring a few, that have the tendency to open the face, the blade. The punch is a better option, so you have to learn that quickly. And you get a good value for the shot. The percentage of risk is very less in it.
வேற யாருன்னா பிகினர் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாக ஒரு கிட் பேக் நான் பார்த்தேங்க. நான் ரியலி இம்ப்ரெஸ் இந்த கிட் பேக்கை பார்த்த உடனே. அது எங்கன்னு பார்த்தா நம்ம தண்டர் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் தான். அது எங்கே இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம கோயம்புத்தூரில் தான் இருக்குது. அது இவ்வளோ கம்மியான ப்ரைஸில் இந்த மாதிரி கிட் பேக்லாம் கிடைக்குமான்னு எனக்கு கண்டிப்பாக தெரில. குவாலிட்டி வைஸில் பார்த்தோம்னா நல்லாவே பெஸ்ட்டாக கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, அது கம்மியான காஸ்ட்டில். சரி, அந்த கிட் பேக்கில் அப்படி என்னடா இருந்ததுன்னு பார்ப்போமா. ஒரு பேட் இருந்தது,
So the message from the dressing room is that stay there and complete the job, and the response is also in line with it by scoring a boundary, playing a proper cricket shot along the ground with the horizontal bat side of the wicket. And this time it is the turn of Goshika. So it's an anticlimax. The final is concerned, much was expected of it, and unfortunately for everyone this is otherwise. The girls coming all the way from Tirunelveli and Madurai, so from districts, and showcasing their skills, and sends the message, also speaks about the quality of cricket and the resource potential of the players. So good to see that a good number of people turned up taking this sport, and eventually it augurs good for the women's cricket. So the enthusiasm needs to be cultivated. So, well, the efforts from the various levels are slowly paying dividends. It's a long way to go, and we need to produce some world-class cricketers, and we need to have a strong infrastructure and grassroots models and opportunities. This is one of the tournament, and tournaments like this has to be given to these cricketers to learn this trade, the stamina, improvised shot from Goshika wins it all the ground and pedaled it all the way to final leg. Score one more run. Lucky that it was stopped beautifully by Lakshya. And coming to the opportunities and the developmental support, and it's a significant shift, a fundamental shift in the approach itself, and it's an incentive to the administrators to take it broader and deeper, and net the talents and nurture the talents and make it a viable force. And the acceptance levels in terms of views also really good. WPL was an example. So that Sir, வாங்க எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? The score is 50 without loss. This is a matter of another fine looking delivery. It's played in a lackadaisical manner rather than characteristic of Goshika. She means business. She doesn't give any room for complacency. So let's go in Premier League, the third edition of it. It's happening in a venue which is ideal for cricket, and good to see that all the matches were played in turf wicket, and it was well supported by Thunder Sport, the sponsors of this tournament, and the teams turned up in good numbers and exhibiting their talents, and it's going to grow big in the years to come. And this time Excellent stop by the fielder to long on. Lakshya. Not Lakshya. It is not Lakshya. Lakshya is station fine leg. So at the end of over number 7, the score is 50 to Bharat. So a clinical performance from the Nellai Queens, and the two bat openers. They knows that importance of remaining unbeaten, and so far they're doing a good job for the team. The captain is in the middle, controls the things. This time the aggressors. Jansi is the aggressor, going for taking up the aerial route, and hits it one over the mid wicket and collects the boundary. So inching close their target, and they have the wisdom to throw the bat also. And well, I think the back-to-back in the 2 days, if you observed it, the approach of Nellai Queens, made a batting or bowling, and they're very clear, and every player is signed to a role. They come operate with only 5 specialist bowlers, and the batters are front and the middle also doing a good job. They're consistently scoring without any risks, and no flamboyance, and normal good cricket shots were played. This time another good looking shot, very well stopped by the fielder at the point area. So one more run to the total, and one more girl was so impressive. Kyle is another girl, impressive player, fantastic at a fantastic tournament, and she has scored runs consistently. Today also she missed out 100, she came very close to it. So a lot of positives from the tournament, a lot of good performances. So it does help in the transformative period of these cricketers. Still they are in the formative years of the cricket, and how well they take all these positives in the transformation period and assert themselves a good resourceful commodity. The next delivery, this time a short ball, and Kaushika's preferred zone is the square of the wicket. So at the end of over number 10, 8 overs, still we are in the power play overs only. At the end of 8 overs, 58 is the score, and just a couple of shots away from the target. Jansi, nicely played towards the long gone, one more run. Angel is the bowler. Angel another good cricketer, unfortunately failed to score today. This time it's the turn of Kaushika, and a short ball where she went deep inside the crease and pulls it over in front of the mid-wicket area. One more run, And good to see that the employment of horizontal bat shots whenever the ball is short enough, and these girls are quickly pouncing on it, and it looks very impressive. They're not relying too much on drives, and the employment of horizontal bat, be it a cut or pull, and they are good at it. So it is very important. The more you play horizontally, it's better for the individually. Why? Because on a bouncy tracks, when you go and play the higher level, it helps you, and also helps in scoring, optimizing the opportunities. And due to our surface and condition, most of the time we rely too much on drives. Nowadays the picture is completely changed, and you can't survive unless you play horizontal bat shot at the highest level or any level. So it is important to practice and master. The next delivery, this time an opportunity, a rare blemish, a false shot from Goshika, and she wants to finish it off in style by playing a big shot. And it always gives a special, a different feeling when you remain unbeaten, complete and finish the game and emerges victorious. If you remain unbeaten, it gives it a sense of a feeling which is beyond words. So do not allow sensation to dominate. So far you have played wisely. It's only extension of it. So the Queen's Premier League will come to an end in just a matter of few hits. So deservedly the winners, the LA Queens, just a matter of Stoke, and played a post-stage quality cricket, and for all the hard work is the culmination of the sustained effort. Yes, it's through the fielder at extra cover area. So 4 more runs the total, and now the score is 60. 6. One more, huh? The score is 11. And the teams which took part in the tournament have benefited immensely, having played 6 league games. So it's all over here. The LA Queens emerged victorious in a contest. It is one-sided, and they did it with clinical precision, be it bowling or batting, and certainly deserve to be the winners. And the openers remain unbeaten and led them to cross over the line. And so the Premier League, the 3rd edition, the winner is LA Queens. And congratulations to them, the STG. It's one bad day for them, another good side. So congratulations both the teams, and thank you very much. We are signing off from the com box from Waheguru. I'll catch you sooner.
Take.
அது ஆசையாக இருக்குது பண்ணல அது எல்லோரும் தான் ஆகுது. ஆனால் வருஷத்தில் எல்லோரும் வந்துட்டால இன்னும் டீம்
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome you all for the post-match presentation for the Queen's Premier League 3rd edition. And first of all, a profound appreciation for the organizers, provide an excellent platform to play, to showcase your talent. It's the invitation tournament, 6-7 teams have took part and they play an excellent facility. First, many congratulations and profound appreciations for the organizers and the sponsors at Thunder Sports, and they've done an excellent job. And coming to this, the presentation party, it's our privilege to invite Mr. Balasubramaniam, Senior Vice President, Tiruvallur District Cricket Association, Chairman of Women's Selection Committee. Thank you very much for a gracious presence, sir. And another person, she doesn't need any introduction. Cricket and Aarti is inseparable. I would like to welcome our affable Aarti, a multifaceted personality. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Thank you so much, Aarti. And Dileepan, another person representing on behalf of Thunder Sports as the coach of the team. Thank you very much, sir, for a gracious presence. Well, first, it is always important, those people who have stood in the middle, having toiled at the entire tournament, the match officials, and that should be awarded. First of all, I'd like to invite the match officials, Mr. Anand and Sivakumar, to come and receive their awards. Mr. Anand will honor our chief guest, Mr. Balasubramanian. The shawl. Thank you very much, Anand. Anand will receive it to Mr. Balasubramanian. Right. Aarti ma'am next, and for Dileepan, a memento to Aarti. Kumar. Thank you very much, sir. Coming to the awards, to begin with, first the match officials and the scorers. Please come forward, Mr. Anand Shivakumar. Sharun. Please. Time for the honors for the finals, and two outstanding teams have played consistent cricket. It's the culmination of the sustained effort put them in the decisive stage of the tournament, and many congratulations both the sides. Sport is very democratic. It makes room for those who hope amidst of hopelessness, dream amidst of ruins, to reverse the one, attempt the impossible. So success is not final failure is not fatal. The courage to country matters most. You guys, even though you lost the game, you can held your head high in defeat also. Ultimately, eventually, it's for the development. Many congratulations to the winners and commiseration to the losers. And today, much was expected of the contest. Unfortunately, it is otherwise. It's bound to happen in sport. It's one bad day for the team STG. They played a quality cricket throughout the tournament. Nellai Queens, you have been exceptional in all departments and deserve to be the finalist today. And you won the game in style. I don't want to dwell too much to the scores. Let me go to the individual performance of it. And the people who are instrumental in making this possible for them. The best player of the match is Janlin Chandra. Janlin Chandra, 4 for 12, is an exceptional effort. Janlin Chandra is our player of the match. Next award is the influential impact in the form of a best performer, none other than a cousin Jhansi Jinha. Jhansi remains unbeaten, 35. The way she played this, she deserves this award. Well done, Jhansi. Now coming to the business part of the tournament. There are some special awards, and I'd like to invite Goshika to come forward, collect the best batsman of the tournament. Goshika, the captain of the Nellai Queens, and amassed 339 runs, the highest 81 with 450s, and amazing runs of country. Give a big round of applause for the excellent effort. A rare of nonchalance always in her approach. Good to see that. Goshika. In a world which is dominated by batters, to excel someone with the ball these days is a rarity, and it's not easy to bowl in an era of the shorter and shortest format of cricket. And someone did exceptionally well throughout the tournament, and the left-armer Dwaraka Balamurugan is exceptional amongst the many. From 8 matches, 18 wicket, including hat-trick. It's a phenomenal effort, and she is the best bowler of the tournament. In a sport, batters and bowlers excel seldom. They get recognized having spent the whole time behind the wicket. And it's not easy to do a job and doing the job and opening the innings and doing exceptionally well. It's not easy and no guessing. I'd like to call Kaushika to come and collect the best wicket keeper of the tournament award. So another part of this sport, important part is that to complement the service of this batting and bowling, the fielding, the best fielder of the tournament, Darshini of STG. Darshini. Off the ground fielding, catching is also another important aspect. And winners of Abdul Malik Cricket Academy for the best catch award. Unfortunately, she is not here. Someone collect on a behalf, otherwise we will give it later on. Then coming to the specialist category, batters and bowlers, a combination of both in the form of all-rounders, and they are the influential part of the game. And there is none other than Janlin Chandra's outstanding all-round abilities, 18 wickets and 95 runs. Consistently performing the entire tournament. Janlin Chandra, the best all-rounder of the tournament. The next award is the emerging player of the tournament, and the parameters are different. I don't want to say explicitly, but the influential in the effect they created is very important, and that is none other than our Lakshya. God bless you. Love you. She is a wicket keeper, an excellent fielder. Then come to the next important award. The tournament separates out with a consistent approach, a name earned for herself, and assert a supremacy. It's none other than Kyle is the promising cricketer of the tournament. And before I go to the winners and runners and the people who are instrumental by providing the facilities and infrastructure in the form of ground and pitches and other support, I'd like to call upon the curator, grounds assistants, Murugan, Mari and Ponni. A wonderful surface. Thank you guys. Seldom the services go unnoticed. So I like to call upon the losing captain along with the teammates to come and receive the runners-up award. The team St. George Cricket Academy STG. Individual award. First start with the individual. Run up all one after the other. Come. I'm sorry. Sorry, I beg your pardon. So to honor the third place and the team Kings Wheels of Fire have won the third place. Please come forward and collect the awards individually and the trophies also. Cricket. Captain can come forward and collect the award trophy for the third place along with the teammates. Excellent effort. யார் போயது யார் பரமாசி கொடுத்துக்க அதுவும் அதுதானா. From the third place team, one more award is there, and the player series. And no guessing. Kyle can come forward, collect deservedly this. Amazing runs of consistency. Her contribution. Most all the games she played Kyle. Enjoy cricket. To call upon the losing team, the runners up, say STG, and along with the team. I'd like to call upon the captain to receive the runners-up award. The trophy carries that the memories lost forever. Put all this memory. And well done, guys. The entire team, the teammates, please come forward. And they deserve to be the runners-up. And give them a big round of applause for them for the good effort. STD. Many congratulations. Now it's the turn of the winners. the winners, the LA Queens, can come forward and collect the awards individually first of all. And this is the moment we are all looking for. Before we collect the presentation, the trophy of the finalists and winners, and please, the it is high time to honor the people who are instrumental behind the scenes in the form of support staff, and I would like to invite all the 3 coaches to collect the awards. 3 coaches, please come forward and collect award, because they are the people who are shaping the life of a cricketer, and this item, their contribution should be respected and they should be rewarded. Well done, sirs. Thank you very much. Keep supporting this sport.
May I request our chief guest to honor Queen's Premier League's Harsha Bhogle, Mr. Ramesh. Thank you, sir.
Now it's the turn of the winners of the captain of the LA Queens can come forward along with the teammates and coaches and collect the award. An excellent effort. You guys certainly deserve it. Well played. Thank you very much for the entertainment. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Atimim. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And thank you very much, everyone. I'm looking forward to catch up a little sooner.
Hello.
The first time I'm missing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. And Bala sir, affable and eminent person in regard to the sports, his connectivity with the sport is such a long duration, and words of wisdom, few words can you like to share? I missed out. My apologies for it. Please, Bala sir, it's your turn.
So, though I'm not like Harsha Bhogle, also utter some few words about cricket. And I was called yesterday as a chief guest for this prize distribution function. So I was given a time at 1 o'clock, so I can happily see the at least second innings full way, so that I can enjoy the match, take some tips and offer to the players. But when I left the place at Pattaburi, almost 50 kilometers from here, I seen that first team was allowed for 66 for 66. So I lost interest because I cannot see the other team, full team playing for offering some comments on both teams playing performance and other thing. So I observed from the scorecard. I have not seen any of the scorecard from here. The shared by Mr. Srikanth, Anil's father. Was supposed to be a 60-over match together, and it was ended in almost 25 overs, isn't it? Almost 16 plus in the first thing. The second was almost 10 overs. So as part of the cricketing format, the way back we started, and I'm talking about 50 years back when I started learning cricket. That is in the year of 1973. I'm also not born. So never seen a shorter format. It was a full day format. It was a 1 day, 2 day or 3 day. There is no restriction of overs. And each team is allowed to play the entire innings. So they are able to find out the talents in a different level. But today you can see that it has gone up to even 10, like the 2020 became 10 also. Some countries they are conducting organizations or like that. But I am surprised to see with this level of wide I was just compare. The level criteria 30 overs. I found only 7 wides in the first inning and 3 in the second. I appreciate both of the team for maintaining the line inning. That means even these budding cricketers have a sense of cricket, and coaches contribution to the younger generation. They told that discipline and bowling, that is more important for a shorter format. That is been maintained, and I convert both the team for this. I don't know about the previous matches, but I found from the scorecard. I think the scoreal update is whether right or wrong. 7 extras after 16 overs and 10 overs only 3. Really I'm proud to see that bowlers are bowling to a particular discipline. But 30 overs match, I've seen that except the third wicket partnership for some 30, 39 runs or 34, 40 runs. Other batters were not stayed for a longer period. I think up to 10th over they are sailing with 30 for 2. But suddenly they bowled out for 68 within 6 overs. Let us see temperament of the batsman coming in the back. So 30 overs means if you play 30 overs, automatically the score may reach 100 plus minimum. So 100 runs plus is the confidence for any final, and we can bowl at any team. Say my past experience, I've been playing for last 50 years, and recently I got retired because I first retired from the cricket. I'm 66 now, and so I have seen a lot of matches. I have taken out the other team within 70-80 runs. When you have 70-80 runs on the board, you are able to score 60 or I think bowled out the next team is 60. So you cannot have his trade. At least having given them without taking a wicket, at least you have taken 5 wickets, the match would have been more competitive. It would not be the effort. I think as a second team. So for any match, finals should be a competitive. Then only a match, people are seeing the match also feel happy that. Okay, so my wherever I go, I'm basically a trainer on human resources. I had spent about 40 years in human resource development. I was a senior president for L&T, like that, so many companies. So I've been training people in soft skills. So for any human being to have any vision in their career, you have to have a set of goals and objectives. Without that, nobody can take any career as education or a game or whatever it is you call a musician or any part of your professional career. So I have seen, learned from some people who have excelled in business or profession. There are 4 E's, remember, 4 E's, like we use called 5M or 6M today. 4 E's. First is the himself. First thing should be energy himself. That is, you should be energetic on your own. Then second E calls for make so energetic. The second E. Third E is the execution. Whatever you want to complete in your life or career or vision, whatever you have to execute in a fine style when you are completing the third E. And the fourth E is edge over others. Edge over others is importantly putting on to achieve in their career. I think this tournament, the girl captain of the team has completed edge in the 4E, but it doesn't mean they achieved the 3. So if you take an example of a person who has executed the 4E in the life, you can take MS Dhoni. Everybody appreciate that because he came to Indian cricket. In all format of cricket, you make that Indian team number 1 in the world. That is the execution of his first edge over others. Like that Abdul Kalam. Like that you can take any example of people who have excelled in their career or life. Follow the footsteps of people and take it as a role model. Even in cricketer, we have so many role models to take. Like Kapil Dev, whatever we call olden days. Today the shelters, the Indian players and IPL players. Take that career with a role model and objectives. Definitely, I think the boys seen here, definitely make it the Indian World Cup 19 and under 19. That is our entry for the country, national, we can play for the national representative country. So the viewers, I thank the opportunity for the organizer giving the opportunity and RT, that coach and other coaches in other team. And congratulations both the teams and third team also taking some third place. And I heard this is the third edition of this tournament and conducted by Mr. Vivian, our district umpire. Thanks to this effort and so like that you have to continue with so many games in the cricket. Now TNC also started this talent hunting program for girls also. Tomorrow we have in Tirunelveli. I think Tirunelveli would have concluded already. Other districts also, like that we had for the male also. However, now this TNC is taking a lot of initiative, adding the focusing across the districts and find out the best talent for the state. So thank you very much. Keep that in words in mind and continue your game. Don't get let out of your game, and parents are so many taking a lot of efforts for bringing you to this level. And take forward and go forward in your career. All the best to your entire career. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That concludes the presentation. See you next year.